Yes, we are definitely here, and this is a paradise. Let me get my camera and we'll see. This is an absolute paradise for, I don't know, is it? Yeah, it's secured now. This is an absolute paradise, like for people like me and you who loves this type of photography, long exposure at seaside. Those are absolutely gorgeous subjects to photograph all the time. So we are talking about this type of elements, these groins that goes into the water. This is an absolute perfect example. This is quite new, as you can see. Absolutely great. And obviously what is missing is the water. When I left home, I checked the tides. They were wrong. I came here maybe 30 minutes late, and at 11 o'clock should have been full high tide. The water was already receding. So I don't know what happens with those tables. Probably I have to take now maybe an hour or two in advance in order to make sure that everything is fine. But other than that, I managed to snag a lot of photos because water was still receding, but it could have been even better. On the other hand, those groins are actually kind of small, so it's a blessing in disguise. If the water is too high, they will be completely engulfed. But it's always nice to be there before things like this happening, so you can get an actual photograph. Any one of these groins can make an absolute superb topic. You can shoot all of them, or maybe one single one. It doesn't matter. Like look at this one. Look how beefy this one is, how great it is. And it's just that there's no water around it. So it's obviously the moment is gone. If you shoot this from a drone, it will be, the subject will be simply dwarfed, so it won't look good. I had with me a new lens, the Tamron 17-28, and surprisingly at 17 millimeters, which basically that's why I bought this lens, there is a vignetting due to the filter holder. I did not expect that. So luckily I have a 10-stop ND filter that I can screw in, but I won't be able to use a polarizing at the same time, so that's a damn shame. I may need to find another type of system, because for ultra wide lenses, I mean, look at that. Wow. This is another one. Absolutely gorgeous. Because what happens is, for a very wide angle lenses, I won't be able to use my filters without a vignetting. So it's kind of unfortunate. Anyway, that's not a problem. The real problem is that you cannot mimic the polarizing effect in post. You long exposure you can do, you can fake it. Polarization not possible. Yeah. So anyway, so I had to shoot at 20 millimeters, which is still quite wide compared to 24 or even 28 that I used to have, but 17 millimeters would have been maybe better. I don't know. I will definitely return here. Now I have this probably every year, maybe twice a year, maybe 3 times a year. I'll come here to shoot. It's absolutely great. So many years in Ireland, I never knew about this place. Anyway, another thing that make me love my Sony A7CII even more, and I will never buy, for example, the S3 again. Now when I'm doing the bulb function is integrated into the camera, and it goes, I think, up to 900 seconds, which is crazy. For me 2 minutes is enough, but I can do more than that. I mean, look at that. Look at this sea of groins. It's crazy, isn't it? Sea of groins. And what happens is, coming to the bulb function, because it's integrated into the camera menu, I don't need a remote control. I don't need to use my phone app, nothing. It's in the menu, which is absolutely great. And I don't think it will ever disappear. Probably all the cameras will have this from now on. Now, Sony A7S III did not have that, though it was much more expensive. but more video oriented. And I had to use a remote control that was triggered by a mini USB port. That broke. I mean, and obviously this is attached to the motherboard. Probably they will ask you to replace the motherboard. It's crazy. So I ended up using my phone app, which was working fine, but that port was broke. The whole camera broke because I dropped it in the water. Amazing, these things can happen. But other than that, I'm not going back. If the camera does not have a bulb mode included, I'm just probably simply change the brand. Now look at that. I also took this picture of this S-shaped stone type of groin, but it was engulfed in water. Now the water is miles and miles away. And I took another photograph of the other stone groin that you can see there in the background. Man, this is the land of groins. It's absolutely great. I cannot describe how happy I am. And for me, the idea was to get the photograph, which I'll show you at the end of the video or whatever. You can see them on my website as well. And apart from that, I was very concentrated to take the photo rather than make a video, because the water was receding so fast and it's not easy to reach this place. This is the other kind of S-shaped groin that I have, this one. And again, doesn't look much now, but it was absolutely amazing engulfed in water. I hope the sound is fine. I think I have this DJI wireless microphone. I'm going back to wired microphones, because every time I'm updating the camera, this microphone has problems with connection. I don't know, maybe water got into it, is possible, because I knew it rained over it, so maybe that's the thing. Anyway, it kind of annoys me, and I don't think I'll be using it again. I'm going back to my wired microphone and synchronizing in post, and I'll take it from there. Again, I leave you now with this amazing imagery here in the land of groins. You can visit my website and read my blog, and I'll describe more about it. See you. Until next time, all the best.